pervades, it's a very desperate mind state, and it pervades the whole hip-hop culture, among other things. We are in some fucking trouble unless us citizen types band together to try to clarify what is muddy, to try to make it so that we'll all live good, long, healthy, productive lives. No reason, well, there's probably a few good reasons why most of us won't live to be 100, but aside from bad lungs, I haven't a single sign I'm not going to live to be 100 yet. Mind is still as alert as ever. A lot of marijuana supplied by Jack Herr on an almost daily basis for about 30 years or something.
Right arm.
What am I really trying to say is, hey, this is not business as usual. This is an unusual goddamned opportunity. The fact that the banks have all fallen into a pit, that our lawmakers don't know how to make laws, that the history teachers don't know history, and that's why they don't teach it.
That's right.
It is a matter of dumbing down. It is a matter of making common. We live among miracles. A fucking miracle. God, King Solomon, with all of his wealth, could not get that. Could not get that. We are all so goddamn wealthy, beyond measure. We owe something to the future. We have to believe in our kids.
Yeah.
They are going to live and survive, aren't they? Or is it, okay, we'll all go to hell in a handbasket. Yeah. Goodbye, dear world. Piss it off, who cares? Well, Jack Herr cares. Jack fucking Herr cares. He's up here telling you to get off your asses, to actually devote 10% of your goddamn time to political action. And we can clarify the situation quickly. It's all the court of public opinion. It's what Frank Lloyd Wright called the mobocracy. We're a mob. We'll start smashing windows in a minute.
We can speak
Drop the lights on Hollywood Boulevard and kiss the street goodbye. And why? Because we're letting this barbarian shit coexist with us. We're letting it fucking coexist, and it's got to be put a fucking stop to it. We've got to understand that things matter. Look, we're all driven by emotion. We gotta care. We gotta care. If we don't care, well then it ain't worth the trouble. Sure, I'd like to get a job, but I can't get up that early in the fucking morning. To hell with it. We got to care. And emotion drives the machine. And the body is the power to execute the things we care about. And then we have these two minds. One mind sees things very clearly and logically. The other mind sees it very shaded and colored and distorted and eerie. And those two minds are both trying to deal with a world that we all acknowledge goes beyond coincidence. It's a miracle. It's a miracle on so many levels of miracle, from the very, very tiniest things, and they haven't found the very tiniest of things yet, to the biggest of things. They put a telescope out there that's going to shock everybody with the other billions and billions and billions of stars that will be revealed to us, and it's boundless. There's no goddamn limit on it going in, going out. Everything is a paradox. It's in, out. It's up, down. It's tall, short. We've learned how to discriminate between polarities. We're caught in a situation where we can choose the kind of a future we want to be, the kinds of children we want to produce, the kind of a mankind we want to be. And it's a handful of citizens that will make it happen. The fucking United States of America started with a handful of citizens somewhere who just suddenly decided, yeah, it's time. I know this, if this country goes under, the world goes under. Yep. This is the linchpin right here. This is the hope of the future. And it's all mobocracy, and it's all public opinion, and it's all being manipulated by people who have the money to buy commercials and to create products and to turn us into consumers and make every day like the day before. They know exactly how to do that. You've got to learn to think sideways. Don't think straight ahead. Logic ain't going to get you anywhere. No, you've got to know. You know how to swallow. You know how to shit. Nobody had to teach you that. It came with the equipment. You know so many things you don't know that you know. And that's called intuition. It's called imagination. It's called creativity. It's called joy, fun, make light of things, prevail, endure, forever. Why not? We can all live to be over 100 goddamn years. The things you can do. 10 years ago, this kind of gathering would be hard to put together. To be able to smoke pot freely in somebody's backyard without worrying about whether the kids are going to be looking over there, or somebody's going to be writing it down, or somebody's got a goddamn camera that they can pull up later and say, we don't care if you're the greatest fucking fish the human race has ever produced. You're smoking a fucking bong. Get out of here. How can we do that? But we do that because we're a mob. We're easily led.
Right.
You guys will forget in a week everything I've said. Every fucking thing I've said.
Nope, it'll be on the web.
Nobody's gonna forget this. It's going online and nobody's gonna forget it.
I'm gonna pass the microphone. Is anybody in?
Oh yeah, here, let me get back.
We're ready to start rallying now.
Thank you, Judge. Johnson, thank you very much. Hey, you know, when I see it in a chronological order what's coming down, we had this meeting today, and from here